Yeah, going in on my sticker pack, I'll go on my favorite one first. The girl gave me, she got them, and she knows I love my retro 80s and 90s. Mostly 90s here. There was some 80s in there probably too, I think, but 90s, where's that? Retro Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, like, this is cool. Even though this is, I don't think this is any kind of, like, special Glee character from any show, but you know what they're referencing at the top. Not what it says, but it's based off Rocko's Modern Life logo from their show. Good show for its time. But that's what they're kind of referencing with the logo, how they got it designed and the writing and shit. Then you got stuff like Dexter's Laboratory, Dexter, Dee and, I can't remember his name right now, but I know the voice actor that plays him. His voice. Then you got another cool ass one with all the gang. You got Cat Dog, you got real monster characters, you got, of course, Reptar, you got Rocket Power, you got Rocko's Modern Life, you got Hey Arnold. You got some of the main characters. Pretty cute. And of course, another old throwback, Biker Mice from Mars. That's one we only have of that, but it's cool because it's rare. You don't see much stickers for that show. And then of course a Chucky sticker from Rugrats. Always Flago. Rugrats is cool. And then you got one of my faves, Invader Zim, but you got girls from Invader Zim, one of them. Spectacles. And you got, of course, Reptar. He looks like Reptar here. It looks like from one of the old like buffers from Nickelodeon, kind of. The way they got him. Possible, could be. And of course, a character you don't see much, and if you do see characters of the show, you don't really see this character much. Cheese from Foster's Home from Imaginary Friends. Even though if you glance at it a certain way, his hand, because the way it looks like a down stem, like curved piece, and the top part where his glasses reminds me of a banger, kind of. But it's his hand holding a cup, drinking some chocolate milk. I like chocolate milk. Even though part of the cup shows brown, part of it shows like a watery color, so I'm like, how the fuck is that chocolate milk? But it's cool, because you don't really see that character much. Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory. Good show. Another one that we think only have one of, and that's Kid Code Name Next Door. Kid Name Next Door. Code Name Next Door, however you say it. It's been a while how to pronounce it. But I used to watch the hell out of the show, like a lot of these shows, of course. Because these were good shows for its time. On its back in the day. You got Reptar and the Rugrat crew. Angelica, Chucky, Tommy, Phil, Lil, Spike. Septodi, because they didn't put that in at that point, because that was before Susie and, well, I wouldn't say necessarily before Susie, but definitely before Kimmy. So, and that's a cool little Ren sticker. I used to have a Ren doll, but don't know what happened to it. Figure, you know, stuffy plushie. And of course, yeah, this is a play on words collab. That's cool as fuck. And that's weird because you got two different variants. You got Cow and Chicken's character, Cow, Super Cow. And then you got Doug's character, Quail Man, from Doug, and Cow and Chicken was a Cartoon Network show. Doug was a Nickelodeon show, first of all, people. Don't get it confused with Disney when they took over. They did alright, but it wasn't as good as Nickelodeon when they ran their show, because it was their show. But, they did what they could. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Because I love my play on words stuff when it's good, when it works. And of course, I'm not going to say none, but if you don't know, you know. But yeah, I'm going to say, that's the character Chip Scarlark from Fairly Odd Parents when he did the song Shiny Teeth. And that's where he's got, that's from the scene from the music video. Then you got this character, I believe if I'm correct, he's the character that was off of Billy and Mandy. I know he was in some episodes as well, but he first premiered in one of their mini-movies. I can't remember his name offhand, but that's where he's from. The part where they go on, where Billy and Mandy and they go grim, they go underground, and like in that one portal world, and it's like lava-like, and yeah. Of course, Angry Beavers, Dapper and Norbert. One you don't see much of a show of stuff. Gumball. That's I can't remember. I used to watch the show a lot, but I can't remember the name right now. Brain Fart. And then my other massive favorite, of course, the Rugrats and all the other ones are good, but it's Courage, my all-time favorite. Because he was a horror cartoon, so it was the shit. Can't go wrong with that. I think I have a couple of Courage. And of course, my other cool ass favorite, Ed, Edd n Eddy. Still got the games and stuff, so yeah. And that's two of them. Not the three boys, but the two boys. I got one that's pretty cool. I like it a lot. Oh, just Atlanta. That's an iconic little thing. Everybody knows this pose. Then you got Danny Phantom, at least half of Danny Phantom. It's from one of the episodes where his lower half, you know. But you don't see a lot of Danny Phantom merch anyways, but Danny Phantom's cool. I wasn't like a huge fan, but I watched it enough. It was still cool. And you got I love this Edd n Eddy one because just the way it looks, it's their style of how they do it. Yeah, it fits. And then of course you got their heads of Edd n Eddy. It's with all the three guys. And then another favorite of mine, Courage. Oh. And you got Rocco with his little triangle background. Here's another Rocco. Yes. And you got one you don't really see anything of really of much of that I've ever seen in my life. Does anybody know what this is? Yeah, the two dogs, but what is the show? No one knows, right? Two stupid dogs. Good show. Can't see. Now, of course, I have a friend, my homeboy Joe would be jealous of this shit. And my stickers. These beat out any, well, except for my Razzakel stickers, these beat out all my stickers. Because you can't count Razzakel stickers compared to these. You can't compare them because she's a horrorcore music artist, and her stickers are way different than what this would be in, you know, but it's just. And we got some other sneakies.